Today, the 1st of October 2024, we chose to visit an ABAKURIA court system in Ikerege and document the following. And trust me, it is powerful. Welcome, my name is George Chacha, an elder from Kuria West. The ABAKURIA, often referred to as Kuria, even though that is an erroneous reference, have a justice system that has withstood the Western judicial system. While the ABAKURIA people are only known from negative perceptions of female genital mutilation, popularly known as FGM, cattle rustling or cattle theft, and to a big extent wife battering, we are known for wife battering, no one has ever given a true and positive representation of the ABAKURIA people. The ABAKURIA continue to practice the best and the most balanced form of justice system, hopefully in Africa, if not in the world, a system referred to as justice under tree. This is because the sittings are normally held under tree when serving justice. It is worth noting that the task force at the time on alternative justice system policy, headed by Professor Justice Joel Ngugi, heavily borrowed from the ABAKURIA justice system when the task force visited Migori in 2017. On a different note, it is only in the ABAKURIA people, it is within the ABAKURIA community, where when a man marries a woman, even if with 5 children, the man will fully accept the 5 children as his own and will never discriminate from his biological children, and will even go to the extent of sharing out his property without discrimination. Back to the justice. The justice system by the ABAKURIA people seeks to do 5 very important things. 1. Heal relationships between the conflicting parties. 2. Serve justice to the victim or the person violated. 3. Put the burden of reforming the accused or the guilty person on his family, so that the family will kind of watchdog over their offending relative. And 5, deter others from the offense. The beauty of the ABAKURIA justice system is that any given case will be resolved in not more than 3 sittings, which would mean the 3rd week of the matter, the case is resolved, meaning that on the 3rd week of listening to the matter, the case is completely resolved, with the parties hugging and even sharing a meal together, like we will see in another episode just in a moment. A land case that ordinarily takes up to 20 years in the Western judicial system, that is the conventional court system, at the ABAKURIA court, it takes only 2 weeks. At most 3 weeks, meaning 3 sittings maximum. Now, what kind of cases are handled at the ABAKURIA court? I list them. 1. Land matters and boundaries. Oh my goodness. These are best handled at the ABAKURIA community. 2. Debt between parties. If I owe you money, you owe me money. This kind of conflict is resolved at the community. Marriage nullification. If reconciliation has failed, then the community, the ABAKURIA court resolves, nullifies the marriage. Assault, fighting between parties, malicious damage, animal destroying crops of neighbors, petty offenses, theft of all kinds, and slandering and defamation. What are the costs? While it will cost about 500,000 shillings, that is $500,000 in the Western judicial system, that's the conventional court, it costs only between Kenya shillings 500 to 1,500 to resolve a case at the ABAKURIA justice system. Imagine, only 500 to 1,500 shillings, and the community walks away healed and restored with their relationship. Jesus Christ. The ABAKURIA justice system is the place to use. What are the prayers of the ABAKURIA people? Oh, the ABAKURIA people have prayers. 1. Establish a formal linkage between traditional courts and the Western courts. 2. All matters before being received at the conventional courts, that's the Western court system, should start from the traditional courts. This is a prayer by the ABAKURIA Justice Courts. They are also praying that the Chief Justice of Kenya to make a visit to Kuria for familiarization and synergy of justice processes. And lastly, provide minimal support, be it financial or in kind, to the ABAKURIA justice system, because they say we are helping reduce the backlog of cases from the conventional courts, and therefore we melt these cases at the ABAKURIA courts. Is the ABAKURIA courts primitive? No, it is African and indigenous. This is the best route to Article 48 of the Kenyan Constitution, namely that every citizen has access to justice at the rates that they can afford. So welcome to this episode, and there will be 3 different episodes where we will be seeing the ABAKURIA justice system in process. Others, thank you. Welcome.